What's up, y'all, and welcome to the channel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different on the channel, a POV, point of view drive, while we talk about precious metals, particularly platinum is what I want to speak on today. So as we know, the precious metals, as most of us know, the precious metals market is usually I guess you can say kind of guided or watched by gold. Most people look at gold first. Gold is at an all-time high. Anytime gold rises up, we typically expect silver to follow soon after, and that's kind of playing out right now. Gold is at its all-time high. $50 is the all-time high for silver. It's sitting at about 35 now, and it looks like there's a breakout going towards 50 and potentially higher. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on that. But right now, platinum is sitting at not an all-time cost low, but near an all-time low when it comes to the price of gold. Back in the early 2000s, really the majority of the past 2 decades, platinum set at about double the price of gold. When gold was at about $1,000, platinum was at about $2,000. Since then, platinum has, I guess you could say, crashed down to about $1,000. It went down to about $600, but it's been sitting at about $1,000 for a few years now. And gold has made its way up to about a little bit over 3,000, almost 3,500. I think the peak is 3,500. So with gold being over 3 times higher than platinum right now, platinum seems like a deal. Is at about a 1/3 of the price of gold when it's usually double the price. So if things were to correct and go back to the historical norm, we would expect platinum to have a 6x when it comes to cost. So for that reason, I'm thinking about buying platinum. Recently, it's had about a 10% jump. I think about a week ago, in one day, it jumped about 10% from $1,000 to about $1,100. Right under $900 to about $1,100. So I'm thinking about getting it. I think the demand for platinum right now is down. Ever since around the time of 2020, a lot of people anticipated that cars would go from combustion engines to EVs, and with the anticipation of their switch, that kind of took the demand for platinum down. With platinum, the majority of its demand coming from industry, specifically the catalytic converters in cars and trucks. So with that anticipated demand going down, the price ended up going down. As of right now, the cost to mine platinum is about $1,800. That's about 63% higher than the current price. So I would expect, once the demand for regular cars to be realized that it's still going to be going on for an extended period, I expect for people to start, in the industry, to start buying platinum again. At that point, miners would start mining it again. Once miners start mining it again, they would sell it for at least $1,800 because that's their cost to mine. Right now, they're literally selling the scraps that they find when they're mining for other metals. If they just so happen to find that platinum, they're selling it for about $1,100 an ounce right now. So just if we go to normals when it comes to the break-even price for the industry, we're looking at $1,800, which, like I said, is a 63% increase. So I see on the low end of the spectrum that 63% increase. I see on the base case scenario over time for it to go back to double the price of gold once demand for it is there again. So that would be a 6 to 7x in price. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But like I said, that's my base case. And on a best case scenario, this is with industry as well as just the regular everyday people, consumers getting into the market. I would expect platinum to go to about $10,000 to $20,000 on a quick jump. And the reason I say that is because if demand, if industry looks for it, if hype grows behind it from you know, just for the everyday buyer, I wouldn't be surprised if jewelry demand would increase outside of cars. I know that it's now being used for hydrogen, and hydrogen energy is taking off in a lot of places of the world, not so much in the United States, but if I'm not mistaken, Brazil, India, China, I think is dabbling in hydrogen. Canada is dabbling into it, as well as Germany. So I do see a lot of room for growth in that sector. So my base case, like I said, is $10,000 to $20,000 for an ounce of platinum. My best case is $10,000 to $20,000 an ounce. My base case is about $6,000 to $7,000, which is the historical what this price would be historically if it was to match where gold is currently. And I think on the lower end of the spectrum, I would expect it to just go to the all-in cost of mining for the industry, which is currently sitting at about $1,800 and rising as inflation goes up. I did want to give y'all a chance to actually see me hitting it a little bit, having some fun in the car. This is going to be a shorter video. I'll probably do more of these later on if y'all actually enjoy these POV videos. So if you enjoy the POV videos and or metals or just me talking about it, comment down below. If there's anything you guys want to see me talk about, anything you want to see me go in depth on, put that in the comments down below. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope we got a subscriber.